Okay, begin your Ujjayi breathing. Begin like we always begin, right? Begin like we always begin with fingers pressing down, toes pressing down. Pull your shoulder blades together on your back and down your spine. Yeah, Ujjayi breath. Yeah, feel your forehead pressing into the earth. Get really grounded into the fact that you're here on your mat, right? We are beginning the practice, the practice of yoga, the practice of joining, of linking, of creating union between our breath and our body. And that practice of linking breath to body requires attention. It requires attention, tuning in to your fingers, your skin, your forehead, your breathing. Downward facing dog. Yeah, lift and spread your 10 toes, ground down through your first finger and thumb knuckle. Walk your feet to your hands for ragdoll. And today, keep your attention on your feet. So look down, the outer edges of your feet parallel with the outer edges of your mat. Good. And root down through the four corners of your feet. Breathe in. Breathe out. Inhale, extended mountain. Hands to heart center. 3 ohms. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. And plant your hands, high plank, pause. Yeah, heels stacked over your toes at the back of your mat. Pull your shoulders a little bit forward of your wrists to activate. Yes. Breathe in here. Breathe out here. In again. Out, lower halfway down. Upward facing dog, inhale, lift up. Downward facing dog, reset. Yeah, notice your feet, your toes touching the earth. You breathing in and breathing out. Fill up. Bend your knees empty. At the bottom of your exhale, jump. Halfway lift. Forward fold. Inhale, extended mountain. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Flow, high plank, low plank. Upward facing dog, breathe in, pause. Downward facing dog, hips to the sky, good. Yeah, look for the pause between your breath in and your breath out. Yeah, and in that pause, let there be an absence of breathing. Like an intentional absence of breathing, not like a clutching or a clenching or a holding, but look for that space between the in and the out. And that space, when you've breathed out, that's where you jump with your emptiness. You take your emptiness and you float it to the top of your mat. It has a different quality when you jump on an empty, like a completely empty. Everyone, breathe in. Look for the pause. Breathe out. Then jump on your empty. Halfway lift. Good. Forward fold. Inhale, extended mountain. Look for the pause. Fold. Halfway lift. Flow. High plank to low plank. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Breathe in. Breathe out. Yeah, create the pause. Like half the length of your breath in, half the length of your breath out. Inhale. Stay. Exhale. Stay. Get completely empty. Then look, jump to your thumbs. Halfway lift. Fold. Extended mountain. Reach up. Breathe all the way in. Exhale, bow. Half lift, fill. Flow, high and low. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. 3 breaths right here. Breathe in. Breathe out. And notice when you look for the pause, you create more stillness in your pose. Breathe in. Breathe out. Jump. Halfway lift. Fold. Root to rise. See the wall behind you. Fold. Half lift. Flow. High plank, low plank. Upward facing dog. Tops of your feet press down. Downward facing dog. 3 breaths. Breathe in, breathe out, and jump feet past your thumbs. Go there. Halfway lift, forward fold. Big toes come to touch. Chair pose. And lift and spread your 10 toes. Come into your feet in this chair pose. Yeah, do all the work pulling your belly button in, your bottom ribs in, sitting into your heels. Lift and spread your 10 toes. Now, slightly, softly put your toes back on the earth and lift your heels. Yeah, squeeze in, sit deep. Be here, breathe in. Stay, breathe out. Breathe in. Forward fold, good work, let it go. Halfway lift, fill. Plant your hands and flow. High plank, low plank. Up dog, inhale, pause. Good. Downward facing dog. Warrior 1, right foot, step. And ground down, reach up. Lift and spread your front toes, your right toes. Sit deep. Bring your pelvis low. Lift your toes. Feel that actioning, how that increases the arch of your right foot. And now lift your right heel. Yeah. Take a breath in here. Yeah, just notice. Yeah, get into noticing your feet. Plant your hands and flow. High plank to low plank. Upward facing dog. Breathe in and pause. Downward facing dog. Warrior 1, left foot steps forward. Step your left foot forward. Create your foundation. Lift your left 5 toes. Yeah. Now gently put your toes down on the earth. Lift your left heel. Yeah. Breathe in. Breathe out. Fill up, reach up, flow. Hands to your mat. Check out your feet, upward facing dog. Breathe in, pause. Downward facing dog, hips high. Reset your drishti on your big toes. Breathe in and breathe out. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Last breath. Breathe in here. Bend your knees a lot. Look at the top edge of your mat and see your feet go there. Jump. Halfway lift. Forward fold. Chair pose. Root down. Lift your toes. Forward fold. Halfway lift. Flow. Catch the full breath in your up dog. Down dog. Warrior one, right foot steps forward, lift your right heel. Flow. Hands to the mat, high plank, low plank. Upward facing dog, downward facing dog. Warrior one, left foot forward, lift your left heel as you reach your fingers up to the ceiling. Flow, high plank, low plank. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Yeah, gaze at your toes, reset, see your feet. Yeah. Spread your 10 toes out onto the mat. Can you see the towel or your mat in between all of your toes? Walk your feet halfway up your mat. Bring your feet wide. Stack your shoulders over your wrists like a handstand prep, but take 5 frog hops. Bring your big toes to click at the center of your mat. Tailbone presses high towards the ceiling, maybe generating some hang time, even if it's just for a hot second. Good. When you've done 5, come into downward facing dog. Take up space. Take a really long dog. Breathe in. Bend your knees. Look at the top edge of your mat. Let out all your air and jump. Halfway lift, forward fold, chair pose, fold, half lift, flow, high, low, up dog, get all the air, down dog, warrior one, right foot, lift your right toes in your warrior one this time. Flow, hands down. Moving your body, moving your breath. Warrior one, left side, left toes lift. When you root and you reach, plant your hands and flow. High to low. Up dog, down dog. Breathe in, breathe out. Lift your right leg. Flexing your foot, dial your pinky toe edge down, so drop your right hip, everyone. Yeah, look through the 5 toes on your right foot. Now bend your knee. Press your right heel up towards the ceiling. Peel open slowly, so slowly. Flip your dog. Flip your dog. And I was working with a class where the teacher had us do a self-assist. So take your right hand around to your left rib cage and pull your left rib cage up towards the ceiling. So you're squaring your shoulders and you're squaring your hips. Yeah, pull your rib cage up towards the ceiling. Good work. Side plank. Yeah, side plank. Just thought I'd throw that extra self-assist in there. Yeah. Yeah, it changes things when you pull your ribs up towards the ceiling. Lift your top leg. Yeah, flex your foot, spread your toes, lift your top hip. More, lift your top hip more. So good, everyone. Downward facing dog, let it go. Yeah, breathe in, side out, let it go. Lift your left leg up to the ceiling. Spread your toes, actioning your foot, bend your knee. Press your foot, the bottom of your foot, up towards the ceiling. Feel this in your left hip. Yeah. Now flip your dog. Yeah, flip your dog and take your left hand and pull your right ribs up towards the ceiling. That integrates your right shoulder onto your back. Yeah. Be here and breathe. Good work. One more breath. Side plank. Left hand down, left foot down, right foot lifts, right hip lifts, higher, up and out from your core, up and out. And can you look up and see your top thumb? Can you trust yourself? See your top thumb. Downward facing dog, let it go. Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in. Right foot forward, crescent lunge. Yeah, come into your crescent lunge, actioning your feet. Take a longer stance, Michelle, to stack your back foot up and over your tippy toes. Yeah, longer stance. Good. Now, everyone, lift your right toes. Yeah, lift your right toes. Now put them down. Lift your right heel. Ooh, yes. Hands to heart center and twist. Whether you take toes up or heel up or simply ground down through the four corners of your right foot, your call, your pose, your practice, action in your feet. Action in your feet, and that pulls in from the feet in. Split your palms, open your arms, breathe. Warrior two, open up. Yeah, get back into your feet. Your feet are your source of balance, of stability, your connection to the earth. And in this first warrior two, lift your right toes. Place them down. Lift your right heel. And notice the incredible difference between those two actions. Heel down. Flip your front palm. Reverse up and back. And here, lift your toes, right toes. Place them down. Lift your right heel. Place that down. Extended side angle. Extended side angle. Yeah, and can you go deeper with your knee over your ankle? Yeah, feel this in your right glute, yeah. So Jen, you've got the block on the outside of your ankle. Press your knee into your arm, your right knee into your arm, and at the same time, send your right buttock in and under. You should feel a big zing when you do that. Yes, a big zing in your right glute, for sure. Yeah, take a breath. Hands to the earth and flow. High to low. Up dog, inhale, pause. Down dog, exhale. Left foot forward, crescent lunge. And lift your left toes. Put them down. Lift your left heel. Put your heel down. Hands to heart center. Twist. Twist. When you make connection, you can split your hands, open your arms, and get back into your feet, spreading your toes out, rooting down. Yeah. Open up, warrior two. Yeah, reconnect to your feet. Reconnect to your feet. Lift your left toes. Put them down. Lift your left heel. Put your heel down. Reverse your warrior. Look up and look back. And here, pause. Stay here in this reverse. Lift your toes. Place them down. Lift your heel. And now extended side angle. Extended side angle, fingers down. For the longest time, I'd been putting my fingers on the inside of my ankle, and then I had a teacher say, why don't you take the block to the outside? And I was like, whoa, we just leveled up. Something else just happened here. Something else happened. It's a totally different experience in my hip. So I invite you to pull your shin forward more, Michelle. Yeah. Good. Spread your left toes out on the mat. Yeah, release the gripping. Good. Good. Look for the zing. Yeah, create it. Yeah, it's good. Flow. Hands down. High plank, low plank. Upward facing dog. Breathe in and pause at the top. Downward facing dog. Let it go. Yeah, see your feet. Breathe in and breathe out. Again, fill up here. Bend your knees. Stay here, working the bend of your knees, increasing the bounce in your thighs, like you're getting ready to pounce, right? You can stay here and breathe. Look at the top edge of your mat. Take a breath in. Let that breath go, and then jump like you're spring-loaded. Yes, halfway lift, forward fold, chair pose. Outer edges of your feet parallel with the outer edges of your mat. Good. Hands to heart center, twist to the right. Twist to the right and lift your 10 toes. Yeah, lift your 10 toes. Notice how that feels. Split your hands, open your arms. Breathe in and out. Come back to center, chair pose. Twist to the left. Yeah, noticing your toes up in the air, your heels grounding down. Come back to center. Fold. Oh, so good. Fold. Take your big toes with your peace fingers. Ground down through the soles of your feet. Shake your head yes and no. Shake it around. Release your big toes, palms to toes, forward fold. Yeah, put your weight into your toes, lifting one heel at a time, maybe both for just a brief blink of an eye. Yeah, really noticing your feet. Drop your head. Yes, drop your head. Release, crow pose. Crow pose. And notice your feet in your crow pose. Action your toes, action your feet. Squeeze them in towards one another. Maybe you click your big toe bones together. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Shoot it back to low plank. Good. Upward facing dog. Breathe in and pause. Downward facing dog. Empty out. Yeah, so good. Breathe in. Take your feet halfway up your mat. 5 frog hops. Go for it. Imagine you're a little tree frog and jump. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Downward facing dog. Walk it out. Shift it around. Let it go. Become a greyhound. Shape shift from a tree frog to a greyhound and take up space. Breathe in. Bend your knees. Look at your thumbs. Jump. Halfway lift. Fold. Extended mountain. Reach up. Bring your hands to heart center. Shape shift eagle. Right side. 5 counts each side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Change sides. Actioning in your feet from the floor up into your core. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, change sides. Really notice your feet. Notice your toes spreading. Your feet are alive and awake and active. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, change sides. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Standing leg raise. Take a hold of the pinky toe edge of your right foot. Instead of the yogi toe lock, take a hold of the pinky toe edge of your right foot. And don't worry about perfect. Don't worry about what's possible or what you can or can't do. Just take a hold of the pinky toe edge of your foot and kick your foot forward and open it out to the right. However it looks, just open out to the right. Yeah, open it. Practice, right? Practice. And see your left thumb. Don't worry about like anything being right or wrong. Just be here. Notice your pinky toe. Notice your left thumb. Good. Come back to center. Good. Good. Lift your right leg towards the front of your mat. Airplane. Airplane. Action in your back foot. Your back foot is flexed. Lift your right hamstring up towards the ceiling and spread your left 5 toes. Maybe you lift your left 5 toes. Does that help with your balance? What does that do? Lift your left toes. Hands to heart center. Half moon. Yeah, like check it out. Lift your left toes in your half moon. What does that do? Just getting touched in with your feet. Yeah, send your gaze up. Maybe you go for the bind. If you're going for the bind, take your knee really into your chest. Yes, and reach back and grab your ankle. Yes. And there, kick. Send your gaze up. Out, good. Standing leg raise left side. Standing leg raise left side. Grab the pinky toe edge of your left foot and don't rush ahead. Just be here holding your pinky toe. Pinky toe edge like you do in Happy Baby. Yeah, like a standing Happy Baby. Kick your left foot forward, a little, a lot, whatever. Just kick it forward. And then action your foot out to the left. Extend your right arm. Yeah, just feel your pinky toe. Spread your right toes on the earth. Yeah, feel your feet. Good. Come back to center. Kick your left foot forward. Look at those toes. See your left toes. Airplane. Send those woke toes, send those awoke, awakened, actioned foot, send it back. Lift your right toes. Half moon. Half moon. Spreading all of your toes. Lifting your left leg high. Action. Aliveness in your feet. Pull the aliveness from the bottom of your foot all the way into your belly button. Go for the bind. Yeah, bend your knee into your chest. Yeah, now send your gaze up. Maybe you bring your fingertips at the bottom to like touch just your fingertips on the block to give you some space. And can you bring that bottom hand off the block? Yeah, good, good, good. Yeah, good. Come to standing. Yeah, feel your feet on the earth. Lift and spread your 10 toes. Dancer. Pick a side. Come into the pose. We'll get both sides. Yeah, feel your toes. If your thumb is on your big toe, feel your toe. Feel your feet in dancer. Lift your toes on your left foot in this dancer. Can you lift your left heel? Woo! Switch sides. Yeah. Switch sides. Feel your feet. Lift your right toes. Lift your right heel. Switch sides. Good work. Switch sides. Second set. Second set. New experience. New experience. Like you went someplace new. Now you can go someplace newer. Lift your toes. Lift your heel. Feel your feet. Feel your feet right here. And change sides. Yeah, come into your dancer, come into your feet. Your feet carry you through your whole life. Feel your feet. Release, come to standing, and everybody has a block, and I've been meaning to do this for a while. Take the block and lay it flat on the mat, the long way. So not horizontal, but long, the long way and flat. Take tree pose, take your right foot onto the block, stand on the block, and take tree pose on the block. Feel your feet. Feel your feet work to keep you stable in tree. And if you take nothing else away from this tree, feel your feet. If you want to spread your branches, do that. If you don't, if you want to just check out your feet in this tree pose, do that. Change sides. And allow yourself to have the experience of your feet. Yeah, everything starts with your feet. Your feet hit the floor first thing in the morning, right? Every step you take literally starts with your feet. And experience your tree, your fullest expression of your tree from your feet up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, release. Yeah, set the block off to the side. Feel your feet. Top of your mat, feel your feet. Inhale, extended mountain, root and reach. Lift your toes. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Plant your hands and flow, high to low. Up dog, breathe in and pause. Feel your feet downward facing dog. Right side triangle. Right side triangle. And lift your right toes, lift your left toes, come into your feet. Come into your feet by lifting your toes. Good. Come up to standing, side facing, wide angle, forward fold. And drop your head, come into your feet. Come into your feet, lift and spread your 10 toes. And place them down. And really place them down and lift your heels. Even the tiniest bit. Feel your feet for 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Heels down, head up. Yeah, come up to standing. And set up pyramid pose. Lifting your 10 toes. Yeah, come into your heels. Good. Fold forward over your front thigh. Lift and spread your 10 toes. Good. Place them down. Lift both heels. Whoa. Place your heels down. Halfway lift. Twisting triangle. Lift your toes. Press your heels down, lift your toes. Good. Be here, breathe. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hands to the mat, flow. High plank, low plank. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Left foot forward triangle, left side. Lift your 10 toes. And place your toes down. Lift your left heel. Whoa, what's that all about? Come up to standing. Side facing wide angle forward fold with the bind. Drop your head. Drop your head. Lift your toes. Place your toes down. Lift your heels. Breathe in. Breathe out. Come up to standing. Set up pyramid pose. Yeah, feel your feet. Lift your 10 toes, fold over your front thigh. And place your toes down, lift your heels. Heels down, twisting triangle. Lift and spread your 10 toes as you reach for the ceiling. Breathe in. Flow, high plank, low plank. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. See your feet. Shift forward, high plank, yogi push-up, low plank. High plank, low plank. High plank, low plank. High plank, what are your feet doing? Low plank, high plank, low plank, release. Yeah, release. Your attention, keep it on your 10 toes, even in this locust pose. Lift your feet, spread your 10 toes, rise up. 8, 7, 6, 5, take your feet wide. 4, 3, 2, 1, release, lower down. Notice your feet touching the earth. Locust pose, second set. Lift your feet, rise up. 8, 7, 6, take your feet wide. Explore your feet. Notice the space you just gave them. 4, 3, 2, 1, release. Yeah, notice, did that feel better? Did it feel worse? Did it feel just different? Just notice. Floor bow. Grab your feet, grab your ankles. Maybe you flex your feet, maybe you point your feet. I invite you to try both. I invite you to try knees together. I invite you to try knees apart. Play here. Lift up for 8. Your fullest expression. Check it out. Do something different. Change it up. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower down. Breathe in and breathe out. And in your next floor bow, switch it up. Halfway through, partially through. Make it an active, a vibrant, different, a moving floor bow. So flex, point, wide, narrow. Feel your toes. Rise up. 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Lower down. Take a breath in. Let it go. Press the tops of your feet on the earth, like the full tops of your feet. Yeah. Upward facing dog. Can you press the top of your foot from like your ankle, where the ankle flexes? Yeah, the full top of your foot. Pull your arm bones back. Good, Michelle. Thighs lift, knees lift for 1, 2, 3, downward facing dog. Good work. Good work. It's a totally different foot feeling. Come down to your knees and set up camel pose. And everyone has a block. So take the block. Let me get the block. Normally we put the block the skinny way, right? Normally we shift the block to the in-between way and put the block the in-between way between your thighs. So like the in-between width. Yeah, right? Yeah, it feels different. It gives your hips more space and it's a totally different feeling. And the action is to push the block towards the back of your mat with your thighs. Like inner thighs rotate in. Yeah. Now notice your feet on the floor, right? This is a foot class, like feet on the floor. Do your camel, but notice your feet. Squeeze the block, but keep your attention on your feet. So don't worry so much about hips so far forward. Noticing your feet and squeezing the block. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release, come up and out of camel. Breathe in and breathe out. And camel second set. Camel second set. Wide block, feet action. And take your fullest expression of camel. You want to touch your heels, you want to lift up, you want to take it into like your throat and your neck and your foot. That's great. Go there. 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Come out of camel, sit on your heels. Breathe in. Breathe out. Bridge pose. Bridge pose. And I invite you to take your knees wider in bridge. Use the middle width of the block in bridge to give you something to squeeze into. Squeeze into and action your feet into the floor. Rise up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Lower down. Breathe in. Breathe out. Go up again. Bridge or wheel for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Come down or stay up. Breathe in and breathe out. Number 2 for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Stay up or come down. Breathe in. Breathe out. Number 3, bridge or wheel, and invite yourself like lifting your toes, lifting your heels, action in your feet. Check out your feet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Stay up or come down. Breathe in. Breathe out. Number 4 for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Stay up, come down, breathe in, breathe out. Number 5 for 1, 2, 3, 4. Lift your toes. 5. Stay up or come down. Breathe in, breathe out. Last one. 1. Lift your heels. 2, 3, 4, 5. Come down to the earth and take Supta Baddha Konasana. Yeah, congratulations. You just did a thing and noticed your feet the entire time. Happy baby. And take the block and squeeze it between your ankles. Send both of your feet up towards the ceiling. And take it on the middle width like you did in camel, like you did in bridge, the middle width. So Michelle, take your block, middle width. Give yourself space, a new space, and action your feet towards your face. Place your hands underneath your tailbone. Keep squeezing that block. Lower your legs down 30. Breathe in and breathe out. 60. Breathe in, breathe out. Bring your feet to a hover. Look at the block. Squeeze the block. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Head down, legs up. Good. Lower down 30. 60. I'm listening for your breath. Feet to a hover. Look at your toes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Head down, legs up. 2 more. Lower down 30. 60. Feet to a hover and make circles with the block, the whole block to the right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Head down, legs up. Yes, 1 more. I know, totally. I know. Lower your legs down 30. Stay in your feet. Come out of your head in the story. Stay in your feet. 60. Feet to a hover. Circle to the left for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Legs in. Hug your knees into your chest. Put the block to the side. Let it go. Interlace your hands at the nape of your neck. When I was like the circles, I was like, what? Legs up, fingers interlaced at the nape of your neck. Feet alive, yes. Pulse up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Right foot hovers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Switch legs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Both legs up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Hug your knees into your chest. And take the block and squeeze it between your shins on that medium wide setting. Between your shins. Yep, medium wide. So like you've got the skinny wide, medium wide. 1 more. Yeah, perfect. Squeeze it there and create tabletop legs. Yeah. We're going to do yogi bicycles, but your legs are going to stay there. You're going to twist from your armpit. Twist from your armpit. 1, 2, we're going for 40. 3, 4, 5. Wake up your feet. Yeah. 7, 8, 9, 10. You too, Jen. Wake up your feet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Hug your knees in. So good, so good, so good. Notice your 10 toes. Yeah, notice your toes. Rock and roll. High boat. High boat, lift and spread your 10 toes. See your toes. Reach your arms up. Down dog arms. Yeah, down dog arms. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Low boat. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. High boat. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Low boat. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. High boat. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Low boat. Last one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let it go. Congratulations, everyone. You did it. Make your way to half pigeon on your back. Go through down dog, your choice, your practice. Noticing your feet as you move. Noticing your feet in your half pigeon. Can you clue your attention in to your pinky toe? Can you feel just your pinky toe? Become aware of what your pinky toes are doing. And keep your breath active, keep your feet active. Hmm. 60 more seconds right here. And do a toe scan. Notice your toes. If you start with both of your big toes, you notice your feet right here. For the next 40 seconds, notice all of your toes, the bottoms of your feet, your heels. And when you've noticed your full foot, start again, begin again. And 20 more seconds to notice your feet over and over again, begin again. And change sides in your half pigeon. Noticing your feet as you transition. And come into the pose, drop your forehead, action your feet into the earth. Ujjayi breathing, feet alive. In 60 seconds, notice your feet. Scan your toes, scan your heels, scan the arches of your feet, the tops of your feet. Seconds. Double pigeon. And if stacking your shins is a challenge, you can do figure 4 with your legs. You can extend one leg long. So Michelle, take your left leg long and take your right foot into a figure 4. So on top of your left thigh, extend your left leg long, like a tree. Yeah, right thigh, bring your ankle on the outside of your, yeah, now flex both feet. Flex both feet and sit tall. Yeah. You feel that in your right hip flexor? A little bit? Crawl your fingers forward. Crawl your fingers forward, but lengthen your spine. Yeah, you should feel that in your right hip flexor, like right in here. Yeah? Yeah? More forward? Okay. And be here. and 20 more seconds. Feel your feet, notice your toes. And switch sides. And be here, notice your feet, 30 seconds. Notice your feet, maybe lengthen your spine up and over your top shin. Spreading your 10 toes. Halfway there, 15 more seconds. Frog pose. Frog pose, come into frog. Notice your feet on the earth. And keep your attention on your toes, on your feet, on the soles of your feet, the arches of your feet. And come into frog. And anytime you get triggered by something, you get taken out of your feet, come back into your feet and be here. 3 minutes. Yeah, if you come out of the pose in your mind, come back into your feet. Bring your attention back into your feet, into your 10 toes. It's 1 minute. Attention on your feet, the miraculous things they do for you, the 28 bones, the tendons, the muscles and ligaments that provide you support, balance, and mobility throughout your day. You're halfway there. 90 seconds left. Keep noticing your feet. There's more than 100 different muscles in your feet to keep you upright and balanced and mobile. Be here in your frog, noticing your feet. "60 seconds left to notice your feet, to notice the bones in your feet, the bottoms of your feet, the tendons, the muscles, the ligaments. "40 seconds. "30 seconds. "20. "10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come out of frog. Good work. And set up seated single leg extension. Seated single leg extension. Noticing your feet And your feet are connected to the entire rest of your body. So your feet are connected to the groin muscles that you just opened in frog, through the fascia that's connected. One part is connected to every other part. Notice your feet. Switch legs. Seated forward fold. Tabletop or reverse plank. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Fish pose. Fish pose. Lift and spread your 10 toes in your fish pose. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Inversion. Your inversion practice: head, handstand, shoulder stand. Attention on your feet. And pull energy in from the bottoms of your feet into your core. Yeah. Be here 10 full breaths. Your count of your breath, 10 full counts. When you've completed 10 breaths, headstanders, pike down. Good. Waterfall pose, slowly lower your legs down. Remove the block from your tailbone. Stretch it out. Supine twist. Your style, your choice. Notice your feet and soften your feet. Soften your feet. And let the softness of your feet come up through your shins, your thighs, your hips, your torso, your chest, your arms, neck, chin, face, and hair, softness. Switch sides. Beginning with the softness of your feet. Carry the softness of your feet up through your body. One set of bones at a time. Supta Baddha Konasana. And press all of your toes into all your other toes. Keep your attention on the soles of your feet, the warmth of your toes touching your toes. And if your attention drifts, you get caught off in thinking, come back to your feet, feeling your skin on your skin. Keeping your attention on the skin-to-skin contact of your feet and your toes. Let your thoughts come up, let them go, come back to your feet again and again. Notice your big toe, your second toes, third toe, fourth toe, baby toe. And the sensation of the sole pressing against the sole. Shavasana. Breathe in. Breathe out. Bring movement back into your body slowly. And roll to your favorite side. Pause. From the bottoms of your feet up, do a body scan. Check in with how your body feels, the emotional state of your body, the warmth and weight of your body. And then take an easy seat at the top of your mat. Hands at heart center, sit tall. And we'll seal this class with 3 ohms. Bring your thumb knuckles to the space between your eyebrows, touch in. And together we bow. Namaste. Congratulations for getting in touch with your feet, your toes, your heels, for working through this journey into power with a focus on your feet.